He walks in like a storm that doesn't apologize, and he looks you dead in the eye, not because he cares what you think, but because you need to hear what he thinks. Because, brother, if someone doesn't say it straight, you'll spend the next decade blaming your boss, your ex, your parents, your genes, the government, your horoscope, the weather, or the algorithm for a life you were supposed to build. Weak men blame. Strong men build. That's the damn truth. You see, the world's full of guys pointing fingers. They blame their upbringing. They blame their surroundings. Hell, they blame Monday, as if the calendar's got a grudge against them. But let me ask you this, champ. When did blaming ever fix anything? You don't fix a leaking roof by shouting at the rain. You fix it by grabbing a ladder and doing the job. And here's what separates boys from builders. Strong men don't wait for permission. They get their hands dirty. Now listen close, because this ain't a bedtime story. This is a mirror. And most men can't stomach their own reflection. They've spent so long hiding behind excuses. They've forgotten what it means to stand for something, to fight for something, to build something that outlives them. That's the disease, brother. Comfort. Blame is a warm blanket that keeps your potential cold. You don't need another podcast telling you to meditate. You don't need another book telling you how to be productive in 7 steps. You need to get your ass off the floor and realize you are the problem. But good news, that means you're the solution, too. You think strong men were born confident? Hell no. Confidence is inherited. It's built, brick by painful brick, through the fires of failure, rejection, effort, discipline, and relentless ownership. Ownership. Now that's a word they don't teach in school. Because if you start owning everything, you stop blaming anything. And the system can't sell victimhood to a man who refuses to be one. You want power? Take responsibility. Every last inch. Your fitness, your finances, your mindset, your mornings, your relationships, your results. Own it all, or get used to being owned by life. Because life doesn't care how you feel. Life's a scoreboard. And right now, if you're honest, you're not winning. You're watching other men build businesses, watching other men sculpt their bodies, watching other men lead their families, while you scroll. Yeah, that one stings. But, coach, you don't understand. I had a rough start. Spare me the biography, son. We all got scars. The strong use them as blueprints. The weak use them as anchors. You think I'm going to play the game for you? You think I'm going to show up and lift a weight for you? Make the call for you? Stand up for your woman? Your purpose? If I do all that, I don't need you, pal. I'll just do it myself. But that ain't the point. The point is, you're supposed to be doing it. You're not a mistake. You're a mission. But every second you spend blaming is a second you're not building. And builders don't have time for blame. Let me tell you something the world's too soft to say out loud. Nobody's coming to save you. Not your boss. Not your girlfriend. Not the government. Hell, even I won't save you. Because saving you would be stealing your strength. And around here, we don't rob men of their struggle, we honor it. So let me be real with you. If you're broke, you built that. If you're out of shape, you built that. If your life is chaos, you built that. But the good news? You can build again. Stronger, smarter, harder, brick by brick, choice by choice, hour by hour. Because that's how strong men operate. They don't wait for motivation. They build discipline. They don't cry over setbacks. They study them. They don't hope for results. They hunt them. And when the weak are whining, the strong are working. You want to win? Then earn it. You want to lead? Then bleed for it. You want to be respected? Then build something worth respecting. I don't care how slow you go. I care that you don't stop. Because weak men look for exits. Strong men find a way. And here's the catch most will never understand. The more you blame, the more powerless you feel. The more you build, the more unstoppable you become. So get your head out of your feelings and into your future. You don't need therapy. You need a hammer. You don't need pity. You need progress. Every time you hear yourself complain, stop and ask, what can I build right now instead? A better body, a better bank account, a better relationship, a better legacy. Because at the end of this life, brother, they won't ask what held you back. They'll ask, what did you build despite it? And you'll either smile or shrink. So what's it going to be? You still blaming? Or are you finally ready to build? Stay till the end? Good. You earned this. Here's your power phrase. Say it before you sleep. Say it when you wake. I build. I don't blame. Repeat that until it becomes your heartbeat. Because when the world sees a man who builds no matter what, they move aside. So subscribe. Comment. I build if you're ready. Share this with your brothers. And remember, weak men blame. Strong men build. Be the builder.